My name is Erica Montiero, and I'm representing Group A. Our team includes myself, David Reynolds, and Jason Carr. We will be sharing our findings and comparisons of 4 vendors who were referred to us by the design department. We had the pleasure of traveling during the past 10 days to China, Italy, India, and North Carolina here in the States. It's been a whirlwind experience, but we feel we were able to obtain enough information to provide you and the stakeholders with good data to make a sound decision on the best vendor to fulfill this job. Some of the considerations that were evaluated at each vendor were primarily quality and reliability, cost, capability, capacity, and availability location. And secondarily, financial considerations such as import-export tariffs, regulations, and stability of the overall organization. All of the vendors have been in business for many years and seem to have the capability to do the work. The question is, who is the best textile manufacturer to meet our high level of standards? We are looking for a solid company with financial stability, as well as quality customer base who will be able to provide us with this product in a timely manner. The vendors as provided to us by the design department are North Carolina, Guilford Performance Textiles, a Lear Corporation; India, JCT Limited; China, CAI Global; and the Italian company, Carviccio. In the criteria that we evaluated, primarily cost, quality, and availability, we just wanted to highlight, and Dave will get into more detail on this, some of the findings overall for each of the 4 vendors. So as you can see, CAI Global came in with the lowest quote, and Guilford Tech came in with the highest quote. But there are a lot of other factors, as we know, contributing to making this decision. And some of the things we wanted to point out are the sustainability efforts of the 4 companies. Each of them have great programs for sustainability, meaning giving back to the local community and eco-friendly resources on the plant grounds. Several of the companies are ISO certified. They have good certifications on quality control. But there are other factors such as availability. So some of these organizations have offices in the States, but not plants. So the Italian company had sales offices, but their plants, their manufacturing is still over in Italy. Therefore, we would have to take into consideration the tariffs imposed by the U.S. Border Control Agency. And also JCT India, they have their plant is in India, in Delhi, and we would have the same regulations and restrictions. In addition to the availability, there are considerations such as financial backing. Would the company have the capability to be able to fulfill the large order that we need? And Dave is going to get into more of the specifics about these 4 companies as it pertains to our findings.
The first company we're going to look at is Guilford Performance Textiles. This is based out of North Carolina, which means that we will not have to pay for overseas shipping and overall we have a low shipping cost in the US. Because it is located here, you're able to give fast distribution and expand the company to wherever need be. Because it's also in the US, you have the high production cost. It will cost a few dollars to start up and get it going there, as well as it's medium salary. You're not going to have to overpay workers, and you're not underpaying whatsoever. Our next choice is the CAI Global Group Limited. This group is located in China, which itself produces some risk. With it being in China, it's very low production cost, but because of this cheap production cost, it does have average quality. It's not going to be anything spectacular. Also, you have a very low salary cost compared to what it would be if we stayed domestic, as well as the good distribution. We're able to get it overseas, which is a downside to some very quickly compared to some other groups. With it being overseas, it does bring in that shipping cost. It's going to go up over time, so we also have that to look over. Our third option is JCT Limited. This is an India-based company that brings along a lot of the disadvantages and advantages of the China-based. It gives us average quality products, but with it a very low production cost, meaning that we can make it for less and sell it for less, which would hopefully sell more. There's also a very low salary cost to look at, so we will not have to pay the employees as much. But you also have a high shipping cost. Because it is overseas, it's more expensive than the China-based company and the one we'll look at next to get it over here. But it also has quick distribution, so it might be expensive to get here, but we can get the products here quicker. Our final choice is Carvico. This is an Italian company which gives a very high quality product. This, although, has the slowest distribution time, so we would not be able to get it as fast as the other three. But it does have a low shipping cost. They provide their own shipping, and they're able to get it to us overseas for less than the other two. Although it does have a low shipping cost, the salary cost that we would need to pay is above average to average. It's not going to be anything insane, but it's definitely not going to be a bargain. The overall cost for setting up shop here is higher than two of the others, and it's above average to what we could pay somewhere else. But the high quality and what it gives us back could be worth it. So right now we're going to look at a vendor matrix of the companies that we've gone off of. First, we're going to start with Guilford. The production cost, yes, it might be high, but the quality is definitely worth it. Distribution, it's very, very good at distributing because it is domestic and we will not have to pay for the overseas cost. Salary cost, it's not too high, not too low. Because it is in the US, we will have to pay whatever that state's minimum wage is. Shipping cost, very, very easy to ship. It is domestic. Location, enough I've had to say. The group located in China. Production cost is very low. The quality will be average. Distributing, it is a overseas company, so distributing will cost some. But with this, it's very quick and it's a low cost. Salary cost, very low. Shipping cost, as I've said, because it is overseas, there will be some of a cost, and right here is one of the factors. And location, it is in China, which itself brings along some risks. For the Indian company, we have the production cost is very low. That's something that it brings to the table, but along with the China-based company, its quality is going to be average. Distribution, it is overseas, but it is very good at getting it to us, although the distributing cost might be a bit high. Salary cost, it is very low there, and the shipping cost, as I've said, will be high. Location, overseas in India, it's not going to be a great location. Then we have Carvico out of Italy, which has a good production cost. It's very, very high quality. Distributing is very slow though. The salary cost, it's not too bad, but the shipping cost and location in Italy, it's not too far away. It is overseas, but we're able to get the products here quicker. Our final recommendation is that we should stay domestic and go with the Guilford Performance Textiles. In our mind, we feel like it is the best choice out there, given with the factors that we've looked over. We're able to get the high quality we want with a price that is not too bad, and with this quality comes the ability to distribute fast without that high shipping cost because it is domestic. As a whole, we believe that staying in the US will provide more financial benefit as well as the company growth going forward.